What's the next topic, GBZ?
What are we talking about, man? What's going on?
What's been
I had
going
a lot
on
of
out
shit I
here?
wanted to talk about early. Maybe after this blunt, getting me some shit to spark.
I know, I'm thinking I gotta go score some more, man. I done put
I
some
just
bills back,
did.
so I got some extra dope. I'm like, ooh, who's got the dope?
It's all this money going
Man, all this
around.
money
People
coming out.
up.
Somebody put a bag. One of y'all bring a bag to where I'm at, man. I'm gonna drop a location. Hey, Can't Get Right podcast coming soon. We want y'all to remember that. Also, coming up soon. I'm finna roll me up some too. I still got some left, and I can make some shit. I can get my. What I do is shit. My girl get off probably about 5, 6 hours. I'll go get some more before she get home. I work tomorrow, in the morning and shit, but then I'm off Monday. I'm back to it like I knew it.
Yeah.
But
Let's
yeah.
talk about what was I just saying recently? Let's talk about Floyd daughter
Oh
exposing her
man.
some more.
Oh man.
I just
That's what we
seen
meant
she
to talk
I
about.
just seen
Yeah.
what she facing. They showed her little
99 years,
they
Wheezy.
showed her little
Golly.
her mug shot and her wig was coming up. It looked like they was trying to have her take that bitch off, but he wasn't coming.
Yeah, they be trying to
Cause that
see you
motherfucker
from
was still on that
the.
motherfucking head. They try to
Yeah.
strip you bald,
Take
pierce
that off,
you.
young man. That's exactly
Yeah,
what they
like
be doing.
literally, like take
Take
all
that
that
off,
off.
young man. You need to take that off. Go on and take that damn thing off. That shit funny in the but yeah, that shit sad, man. With money with no guidance comes a lot of foolish acts. You know what I mean? That's what I just learned. When people don't have no guidance and they just got money or access to money, in which people just be thinking just because that's her dad, they go through trials and tribulations. They probably go through falling out. You don't know where they
You
at.
see
She a
how he
grown
trying to?
woman.
I seen a video. He was
Yeah, he with the son.
training with the son and trying to be more involved in them because it just show you like all that money and shit don't matter if you're not involved in like
If
instilling your
you
shit. You
if
could tell a nigga whatever.
exactly.
If you're not around them and they ain't seeing it, it don't matter. Why ain't your kids never with you? Only time I see them niggas when they come to your fight. Where they at other times?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
you can't just obviously you didn't raise her because look how this nigga act. You didn't raise none of them niggas. You just provided a good life for them. So
Yeah,
you
financial.
the equivalent of a dad who just you throw your money off on everything. He don't really
Like,
he don't know how to instill no game. All he know how to do is box and have somebody make big business moves and talk about it and wear little ass expensive designer clothes and shoes and watches and shit for real though.
buy
Cause you
way
gotta
more
think
cars than any one
just think
person
this
needs.
is what I be talking about with Floyd like as far as like lame niggas and shit like
Man,
that.
he lame as
I
hell.
consider him a lame nigga because every bad bitch he done had left him and went to a nigga with a bag,
Lesser
but not
money
as
than
much
him.
as him. So that don't matter. They saying it's like all of
He
that. I can't
lame.
put up with all this lame little nigga shit just for you know what I'm saying. It don't because you got to think he little as fuck, so they can't even like. Even though he bought,
Yeah.
it don't. It's like he little.
He's
Like
still
he
a
ain't a little
like they
nigga.
don't care about you boxing after a while. Like they fucking with you for the man you are. Like that's just what
Yeah,
your
like
job is. So your job just happened to be you're a
your
boxer, but
bag big, but it don't go with
yeah.
you. Like it's like a,
Yeah, and you
you
could
know
be
what
a
I'm
lame with
saying?
a bag. Niggas get cheated on every day. Y'all gotta remember, what was that? Scarface. Didn't she sleep with the help? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
females don't be caring. Sometimes it's all an emotional thing. So your girl, you could be the boss. And your girl will fuck your worker. You know what I mean? If she think it's to
Yeah.
get back at you, or he coming at her in a way where
Or if
you
you a
know,
lame.
yeah, or
Just
you
like
a
one of the big
lame.
Colombian bosses be, they be a fat, frumpy motherfucker. They white be fucking one of the gunmen. Cause he
Mm-hmm.
looked like more of what she would want. She would want
Mm-hmm.
him with the bag. That'd be perfect for her. That's what
Yep.
like the bitches be with Floyd. Like I want the bag like this, but with a different nigga. So
Exactly.
he just it's like now you trying to do it. And that son he was doing that with. That's the one he said was like he like 20 or something. Like he's already who he is. So it's like and he seemed like he just chill. You don't gotta worry about him. He all mild mannered, quiet nigga.
It's
But
your daughter, man. You gotta
her
really
though,
like invest. Yeah, you gotta
come on, man.
invest. When she would have started dating somebody like that, that's when I would have been
And you
like, man,
don't,
what's
and as
going
her
on?
dad, you don't even got no good examples because you can't keep a bitch. So it's like shit.
Yeah, your
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? All she sees you do, like all she sees you be famous and you just go through bitches. And now she kind of like that to somebody else, to this nigga. She's like one of the bitches you be fucking
Karma,
with to
karma.
NBA YoungBoy. So it's
Let's
like
talk about that.
that's
The
your
karma
karma.
we face as men for doing other people daughter wrong. How somebody gonna do our daughter wrong?
If
That's
you
how
don't
the
raise,
game be.
if you was doing females wrong and you don't raise your daughters, she gonna be that.
Yep.
That's just what that end up being.
She gonna yearn for the attention and affection of a man because you never show how to properly receive it or how it was properly supposed to be shown or given. So whatever she grew up thinking is the right way, which
And in
is
her
whether it be
brain,
a
long as they got
yeah,
money, whatever they little red flags or whatever it is, it's okay because they got money. So she like that's what she look for. That's her personality traits, her shit, her conversation. She look for your money because it's like, what is you even
exactly,
doing all that for? You would think she'd be
exactly.
fucking with a whole different type of grain of niggas. Like it's plenty of niggas with money that's good, but this who you
Cause
running around with?
Cause women gotta be fulfilled either sexually, mentally, or
And I think she
financially.
probably had the stigma on her forever, just being a rich girl, a wooty wooty woo, and
Yeah,
so she
you
want to
ain't
do some
earned to
totally
get
less
it.
shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
because
saying? Like,
it's hard to live under that spotlight. It's hard to live in somebody's shadow, especially a shadow you didn't create or that huge. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
having that last name come with a lot of pressure, a lot of hate. Remember, she was the one back in the day, probably not even too long ago. Remember, she was the one when she was like in middle school, high school, fighting on Instagram and all. I remember
yeah.
like probably like 6, 7 years ago. So she always been in some shit where I would have thought she'd have been in some private school, ducked off low key. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm expecting them to have certain tendencies and be away because
Or at
they
least be in
afforded
sports or like
exactly
something.
because
Like
they
she wasn't
afforded
in
a different
sports or
type of
nothing.
life, but she just seemed to always had that vibe, and then she was cutting up and all that type of shit. And then you just see the type of dudes she dating and getting involved in, and it's like, what are you doing? Where would you even if a girl whooping you again the best, why stab her? Just
Like,
wait till it's over. Just get back at fighting her, catch the assaulty charge, get that shit over with, whatever.
because when you
Nah, you
stab
done
somebody,
did.
you don't know what it could do. So the situation can go left.
That's trying to
You,
that you can kill people. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can kill somebody fighting, but when they see knives and shit, motherfuckers think, oh, you were intentionally trying to harm this person in a matter of
yeah,
trying to kill them. Shit, like no, or harm them or maim them or whatever you trying to do.
for real, for real. That
And you
shit.
young ladies gotta learn to control your temper and your actions and learn to keep yourself regulated because a man gonna do what he wanna do, sweetheart. A
But then
man
with
gonna want to
somebody
do what
like
he
her,
do.
where you got money, it's no loss to you. It's no nothing to you. It's no, you know what I'm
She ain't
saying?
used to hearing
You don't
no and
even
something
move.
not
You
being
don't even
heard.
move having
Yeah.
to control yourself because you don't have to. You got
Yeah.
the
Money to fix it.
money
She
to
been
fix
flexing
everything.
on people her whole life, and
Literally.
anybody she didn't like or whatever, which probably is a trail. And you know they Michigan babies, and Michigan people with money act a fool sometimes. And we can just speak from experience, for real.
No chill at
But my
all.
prayers to her though. We hope she can get out that jam, and we know they throw big numbers out there to scare, sensationalize stories and shit. But you know Texas don't play, and
Yeah.
now
They will
sometimes
try to make an example.
exactly. So now money can also be a curse. So now a lot of the money you done made, now you got to use to help keep your daughter free, fight for your daughter freedom, and pretty sure it's gonna have to be a nice settlement involved for the girl that got stabbed. She's gonna find a payday. So the girl
Yeah.
went all the way around. Like if she survived, yeah, she not that she wasn't being stabbed. Nobody want to get stabbed, but she gonna end up probably getting millions of dollars, and she's possibly probably gonna sit down for some extended period of time because she
Yeah.
did some wild shit. It don't matter who your daddy is, so or Floyd gonna have to spend millions of dollars to get her in some type of low sentence with a lot of guidelines. Whatever it is, her life gonna be altered and shifted for the next few years, and it's sad that somebody afforded so many opportunities will put themselves in that predicament and position just for a young nigga relationship or whatever. So, you know what I mean? I don't like to get involved in nobody's shit or whatever like that. And we don't, we speak just on public shit or whatever. But, you know what I mean? We pray for all them young people in that situation. But it ain't that serious. All y'all got so much going on and so much opportunity and a lot of talent and a lot of just, you know what I mean? Your parents just provided, or your parent provided a path for you. Just chill out, man. Take it. If you can get out of this and not be super hard or have to go sit out for no extended period of time. Really rethink things, man. Go sit in therapy, get some game. You know what I mean? Sit with some older chicks, or you and your mom, your dad, y'all build, do something. Cause right now you ain't moving right. You know what I mean? So, and that go for any young girl, like domestic violence and fighting and getting at females or males. That shit ain't gonna solve nothing. All that shit gonna do is have your ass with a record Have your ass with in a box with felonies in court and
Hey, it's crazy,
fines, and
bro. We was just talking
it
about
ain't worth it.
Floyd, and it's a little. I'm just scrolling and shit. I see a TMZ article with Floyd saying Gunning to be the best boxing trainer ever. So
Cause now he
switched
worried
his
about doing
he
PR
he
control for his brand.
yeah. So he trying to basically be a curator now instead of you know the rapper. The
Exactly.
He's trying to be the label head, the put artists out type shit.
I mean, that's a lot of them time. I think a lot of artists, because everybody can't be Drake, Cole, Kendrick. Everybody not gonna be in that pool where they gonna be able to survive and just keep making music. Some people's music gonna end up, hitting a wall, plateauing or whatever may be the case. So they just gonna probably be more of a fixture. But I think a lot of them need to move towards being executives and definitely developing the next generation of artists and benefiting and profiting, and that's gonna keep them alive. Like a lot of the artists from the last generation was smart by doing the Ti's, the Jeezy, the Gucci's. They were smart to align themselves with the artists that was coming up in this generation in some capacity. You know what I mean? That's how they was able to kind of keep carrying on, even
It's
though
like you was
people wasn't really
like you
feeling
gotta
them
think
like that
Ti
musically. You know,
Ti was able to he caught the Iggy, he caught one of them. Wayne caught him a
he
Drake.
got no. You forgot.
Um
Ti got Travis Scott too.
yup he did.
Caught Travis
He did.
Scott. That was probably
Caught
the biggest
him.
one of now
Who
that's
else caught a
paying
good one?
dividends. Paying dividends.
Who else caught one?
Who all I just named? Because everybody caught
We
one.
Weezy
Gucci,
caught
Gucci,
Drake.
Gucci had everybody, had his hands on everybody. When he
Yeah,
came
like
home,
literally.
he was giving hit after hit after hit to get him the deals he got. So you might as well say he got benefited from everybody when he
G in
came
the
home.
building.
Shout out
Yeah.
Yola, shout out Yana, shout out JJ, shout out everybody coming through. You heard? But definitely, like they all caught artists, and Jeezy had YG, and he had his hand on Rich
Yep.
Homie Quan. So them three was
Yep.
able. I think that's why Ludacris probably wasn't able to stay on because he wasn't able to
He
find an
didn't
artist.
catch nobody. Let me think.
Yeah,
No, like not. Nah.
Nelly, like he wasn't able to catch nobody for the
Nope.
next
Nelly didn't
wave.
catch
So
nobody. But see,
Wayne had Drake.
them ones they had. See, some people had a big run and did other shit because they weren't gonna catch nothing else. Luda caught movies and
Yeah.
other shit. You got to think at the time. Nelly had caught. What did he have? Didn't he have Baby Fat? Wasn't that him?
Who?
Uh, uh, um,
No, that's
no, Apple
Russell.
Bottom.
Come
Apple
on.
Bottom.
Yeah,
Apple
Apple
Bottom.
Bottom.
He had,
And
what I'm
he
saying?
started
Like
doing
certain
movies and
people,
apple bottoms and
exactly. He was
reality
doing shit like
shows.
that early, so it's like he had that. So it's like some niggas didn't get to catch one that like got to keep them relevant in the rap game and like relevant money wise and you know what I'm saying like public. He didn't
I
catch
cause
one. Like niggas like
like
that didn't catch one. Master like um Master P like he didn't catch nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like
no.
as far as he didn't even catch like as Master P. He could have caught producers. He could have caught. He didn't catch nothing. You know what I'm saying? He was still trying to be the face and trying to do everything. He didn't catch nothing like
I
that.
mean, he was
They
riding
keep
Romeo
really
for a
hitting.
minute. He was riding
But
Romeo
Romeo
for a
shit was
minute.
like separate from him after. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah, it
whole
was Nickelodeon shit. It
yeah
ain't had nothing
shit.
to do
Yeah,
with
after
hip
all
hop.
that,
Yeah,
it was done.
musically,
So
yeah, it was. I would say Wobble Wobble P and them was about done. It wasn't nothing shaking with the No Limit after about that. If you
that
really
shit.
think about it, it didn't. It wasn't. Cause after that, who and P never caught nobody. Nobody else came out. It was all these reincarnations and
Exactly. I
game
was gonna say
changes,
all
but it was
that's
just
what he was doing, but as far as like new and he didn't have nothing else. I don't even count
nah.
his son. That's like a part of what he was doing already. Aside of him, he didn't have nothing.
You know,
Like who else didn't catch one?
um, Chingy. I say Chingy because Chingy was an artist for the time. I would say he didn't.
Yeah, I forgot about him. He did work him to the like he murdered him.
Yeah, but oh, you
So
mean on that level? Who else couldn't
yeah.
catch on
Well,
DMX?
no, I think no. Who else
Drug
did? Who
problems fucked X
didn't?
up.
Didn't yeah, and
50
he
kill
when
rule.
you
50 kill rule.
when you like how DMX is, you can't you too fucked up yourself and trying to stay, and you like a Kodak Black, you wouldn't be able to have nobody like they'll leave after a certain point because you or unless they loyal to
You,
you and you didn't have nobody
yeah.
around that was big like that to do that. So you know what I'm saying? Like niggas like him.
Oh yeah, we mean
Um,
people that had somebody yeah, they didn't have nobody under them. Ja Rule didn't have
yeah,
nobody
he didn't
under
have
him because
nobody.
he
You know
let
what I'm
50
saying?
smack him. Now 50 was smart. 50 had niggas under him. 50 was the
Yeah,
first nigga at that era really put niggas out under him. Hove, of
and
course, but it was more or less Dame and them bringing different people in.
yeah.
Hove really wasn't fucking with them niggas like that.
No, he was always about his cheat. He always the nigga like I'm gonna give you an example to like a nigga that hoop. A nigga he go to this gym and he peeped the scene like yeah they hooping in here, but these ain't the type of niggas I want to hoop with type shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm too cool for it to be hooping in here with these niggas
Yeah.
type shit. I want to hoop with the niggas that really hoop. Where them niggas at? Like type shit. So that's how I always looked at Hove, and that's how he always moved. And that's why like the whole, even him with Dame Dash, that shit wasn't gonna work after so long because it's like he trying to get in with these people. You know, he want to get next to these people, regardless of you know what I'm saying what the case is. He want to get next to them. He want to let them know like you don't gotta be scared of me. Let me in here,
Exactly. The
and you
way how
kind of
Dame. Go ahead.
the
I'm
shit
sorry.
Dame doing is good because it's like it's. I understand he promoting
But it
ownership,
make Hove
not being
feel
done
uncomfortable.
wrong,
It make
but it
Hove
made
feel
him feel
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable because he ain't like that. And he got to sit there and like, you know what I'm saying. Even all Hove interactions be uncomfortable, but he like even when he told the man to get off of him, it was like, you know what I'm saying, like
Awkward.
just his. It was awkward. It wasn't even how like a meat meal or a certain niggas a do just cause how they a certain type of nigga. It be awkward. So it's like a nigga like Dame Dash with him is like Jay like on some chill, cool shit. A nigga like Dame make your anxiety. He make the situation in here like
Worse
tense. So
sometimes.
it's like you don't
Tense,
want to be
yeah.
involved with all of that. You don't want to be around all that. So that's why he was separating himself and playing both sides. And he did him how he did him because it's like at the end of the day, it's like this ain't his man's. He didn't really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This was brought together to build something. So at the end of the day, it's like if you ain't on my vision and shit, it's fuck you. Cause it's like I'm the talent. You don't got no talent at the end of the day.
That's
You
how
was just
Hove
a
really realized he was the
yeah.
talent.
You was just putting our bags together so we could do this, and you was overtly loud, and you was extra. That was giving attention to me and making my shit
Yeah.
grow. But then once that was, I was solidified and it was slowing down. Okay, you can chill out, bro. Like chill, bro. We don't need you jumping on the tables, calling Billy a bitch and telling him he a lame and he don't know my culture and rah and scaring him and like you kind of because it's like we need these people at this
Yeah.
time. It probably wasn't no niggas that could do what they did, so we need
Right.
them. Let's have them. What's the Jay Z look at it like? What's the best way of manipulation with these niggas? Keep them safe and make them think we cool, and I can manipulate them from that angle. Because when they scared of
Right.
you, they're gonna do what you want them to do, but then they're gonna do other shit, and they're not gonna be loyal to you. So it's like that's
They're
what
gonna be
Dame thought.
positioned and get
He
you out of
wanted
the
to
way
get
because
away
it's
from
only.
that because he's seen that in the future where he wanted to go, that was gonna be a
Yeah.
problem for him in the deals,
Yeah.
and the people that wanted to fuck with him because they're like, yeah, bro, is Dame coming? We don't want to, or we,
Yeah.
you
We
know what I'm
don't want to
saying?
deal
So he
with
had
you.
to. It was a chess move, you know, and Dame just he got emotional at the end because he thought they was cooler than what they was obviously because of what they had built, but it's like it was always about getting to a certain level to where you could get into these certain rooms with Jay, and that's what he did, and he at all costs anybody, and you heard what Memphis Bleak said is basically like you gotta fall in line or you out of here type shit with him. That's just how he is, and that's just basically what he.
Yeah.
It's you can't you gotta know like he not gonna tell you nothing wrong. It don't seem like he trying to sun niggas. It's just like if you doing certain shit that's outside of it, whoever you is, he gonna kindly tell you to you know what I'm saying, dip like you anybody else, and that made people feel some type of way. He just wanted them type of niggas. So
Exactly.
and Dame
He
just
just he
that's why Dame to
calculating
this
it.
day have problems. But
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying. It's like when you it's like a relationship. Once you people you together and people whoopty whoopty whoop saying they did this, did that, but when you're apart and you still having these problems and you not whoopty whoopty woo, that show you the problem, dang. Like what you was trying to do is right, but it's your delivery and how you trying to do it that ain't. It just didn't. It didn't work after a point in time. Like you was just extra. Like
And it was time. It was time.
it was time
You
because
know,
I
it was
couldn't even
time.
see to now how Jimmy was. I couldn't see Dame being a part of none of that because
Nah, Rock
he's still
Nation.
like that. But
Yeah,
he did have one of the most epic, aside from Birdman shits to me,
and
interviews on the
Soldier
Breakfast
Boy.
Club. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Soldier Boy. But like I'm talking about as far as epic as far as like how we look at it, like to where you like cringe worthy, like you like damn,
Oh
like you gotta
yeah.
look away type shit. I put them up there. Soldier Boy on some funny, goofy type shit, but his them two is on some like cringe worthy, like Birdman shit. I was like looking away because it's like how he was doing them, like it was like tense, but
It
it was
was
funny.
awful.
So when Dame Dash was doing that to Envy, it was tense because he was like, he was doing it how we do a nigga when we just talking. Like you fast talking him. You always got something. You always he couldn't say nothing. And he was just getting red and emotional and like he was like yeah, but you're not a boss. You're not a like he basically like demeaned him as a man. Like he
Demean them,
stripped him.
belittled them.
You know what I'm saying? He
But
said
Slime,
you're not a boss. You're not a
Slime,